What's the adult equivalent of realizing that Santa Claus doesn't exist? Discovering that the adults really don't have it together, and congrats, you're now one of them. Finding out that naps are a privilege, not a punishment. Realizing that Santa Claus does exist, and you're him. Or to put it another way, it's not that magic doesn't exist. It's that it's not gonna happen by itself and it's on us to create it for others. Finding out that most jobs aren't based on skill alone but on, networking is the real Santa. Not all dreams come true, and life can be a lot more complicated than we thought. Sometimes there is no justice. Realizing being an adult means paying a lot of bills. Realizing that not everyone gets a happy ending. Like some of us will die bleeding out on concrete, and not in a bed surrounded by family. And that being loved and finding the one isn't guaranteed. Getting your first out-of-college job and realizing that the real world doesn't exist. So many adults don't know what they're doing, have a plan, are any more capable than you were at 22. It was simultaneously shocking and intriguing. Realizing that your employer has been dragging out the no pay rise because we can't afford it thing for the last X years until you hand in your notice when you find out the new hire on the same job is on 2x your base salary with better benefits. Your boss doesn't care you can't afford rent. Finding out that there isn't one person out there who's the one. There are several people in the world who you could marry and happily stay with for life if the stars align. You just have to find one of them who makes you happy and be content with that. That's not a bad thing though. If you find one of those people and make it work for the long haul, you absolutely were meant to be with them. There's absolutely nothing to regret, and no reason to wonder what could have been if you're with that person and they make you happy. That, working hard, and being a team player, don't lead to success, and often lead to being taken advantage of. Realizing that cooties are real and far scarier than a child could imagine. Realizing that God is just Santa Claus for adults.